Today we are going to take a picture frame from the Dollar Tree and we're going to turn it into an awesome piece of framed art that you can either keep or give as a gift. We are going to be using alcohol inks to give these different marbly special effects, and it's really neat because we gave you a couple different options for frame selection and colors. In this picture frame you can see that I used 4 different types of alcohol inks, and for our demonstration I thought I would try a couple different colors. So here are things that you will need. You'll need a tray with aluminum foil that protects our tray because everything we're using is extremely permanent and we want to protect our tabletops and our clothing. This plate is going to help us hold on to our art or be able to rotate or manipulate our art, and a glove to protect our hand from the alcohol dye in itself. So I already took apart my picture frame, but I'm going to keep this off to the side where it won't get any ink in it. And believe it or not, I'm actually going to keep this piece of paper. I'm going to keep it so it'll be on the back side. So when I put my beautiful project on top, it'll show the beautiful white of the paper to come through it. So this all safe and sound to the side. Don't wreck that. All right, so for what you will need is you'll need probably 4 different colors of ink, and you're going to need isopropyl or rubbing alcohol. But notice it's 91% or higher for this type of project. What I like to do is I like to spray. I like to spray it first, and I like having the ink I like being able to have that alcohol go around the whole piece, make sure it's all over it. From here you can see how I can rotate it when putting the alcohol ink or this type of dye on it. I like having one hand free and available for me to also, looks like I'm not using that color. There we go. Alright, so from here, just a couple of dots per color can add a really stunning effect. I do my darker colors on the outside. And warm colors on the inside. Ooh. You're kidding me. All right, there we go. Got this one open. Whoops. All right, check this out. As I take it and swirl it and blend it and let the colors overlap, they can bleed all different types of ways, right? And as I maybe want to add another spray to give the effect of it bleeding even more. So when the alcohol is on there, like the rubbing alcohol, it will give you those different blending effects. You also will notice that there are some Q-tips at your tables or your stations that you can even draw designs in and patterns in. And as that alcohol dries, you can even add more drops onto your piece. So, what happens if I add a little yellow? And what happens if I mix in some blue? And give it a spin. When you are working in a table or station, one of the things that you'll notice is that you got to share. And right away, this is super fun to do with people all around you, but you have to take your time to let other people use it. And so because you want to kind of work quick on this, you would make sure that you got yours done, and then you can pass this on to someone else. All right, I noticed maybe my finger went in there and I want it to spread. And maybe I want to give some other effects on this. So watch what happens if I just lightly drop. Okay, as we let it dry, it can give all different types of marbling effects on this. Okay, I'm going to let this dry, but I'm going to talk you through this. This is all stuff that you can buy at Michael's, right? This is something that I bought at Walgreens. Other things that you can do this on are the ceramic tiles. You could do ceramic dishes. You could even do them on some cool glass blobs that you would also pick up at the dollar store. It looks like this, and then you can turn them into different colors. And of course, there's ornaments are coming out, so if you would like to try or play around with that, it works on ceramic or glass. So that is basically what you would want to do. You're going to want to let this dry at your table for the remainder time of before art club, and then you can put it back in your picture frame or package it up and walk out, because it does take about 10 minutes for it to fully dry without it dripping everywhere. So I hope that was a good example of how you can use this and put it back together. All right.